So I seen on Facebook that they were doing a hey Area F2 devs hashtag for finding and receiving feedback for their game, and I'm just about to lay it all out. I'm about to lay it all out for anyone who doesn't understand the problems with this game or hasn't played yet and wants to play but doesn't know if it's a bad game or if it's a good game. It is an amazing game, okay? It is an amazing game. You should definitely play it, but there are very, very large issues. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm gonna go into boot camp, right? We go into boot camp, and we're gonna go throughout the map, and we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you how many spots that they just left. They just left unworked on. Literally, they just left it. They didn't care for it. They didn't. They're not using it. They just left it. So this game is obviously a spin-off, more or less a spin-off of Rainbow Six Siege. As you can see from a defense and attack standpoint, and the maps are very similar. A lot of things about the game are very similar, but there's a big problem: spawn peaks, or not spawn peaks. I apologize. There is a big problem, and it is the head glitches. Let me show you. Right here alone, right here. Boom, this is the first spawn peak, right? You can crouch here, look to the angle, aim right here, and they cannot see you. I will come around this corner, right? I'll come around this corner, I'll peek this, and I cannot see him past this right here. I can see this, but I can't see this. First one, right? Another one. Just on this map alone, there are tons, and at least 10 to 15 head glitches on every single map, bro. Boom. Second one, just off the top of my head. Second one, right here. I can aim right here and see whoever's coming through here, and they cannot shoot me. There's literally no way they can kill me from this spot. It is very, very difficult. If they kill me, it's probably like literally the slightest part of my head that's peeking out. But it's a head glitch, and it's supposed to show that I'm able to see you completely, but you can't see me. You can't see me, but I can see you. That's not fair. Second part, we have parts of the map that aren't even completed. Like they're inanimate objects, like the walls and like soda machines. Or if I shoot here, right? Say I wanted to peek this single right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look how many times. Like what is that, bro? Dude, what is that bullet hole? Like look where I'm aiming right here. Look where I'm aiming right here. Boom, 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 boom. Like I can hit this part, but then some of my bullets are hitting the machine. Like it should be cut on the edge, bro. Like if I'm aiming here, I should be able to hit right there. Right there. Every single time. Right in that spot. Unless I get hit with recoil, I should hit where I'm aiming, especially when I'm taking an angle. I shouldn't hit the side of this when I'm shooting right here. That's not should happen. That should not happen. And there are a lot of spots like that on every single map. Second of all, besides a lot of problems with the maps, there's a big problem with the ranking system. Players who have been playing this game before, everyone else, such as myself, understand that this game is very difficult, right? This is a difficult game and it takes a lot of skill to play. I'm not a low tier player, but it's very, very hard as a high ranking platinum player to go against diamonds and masters every single game. Every single game. I'm going against players who are already. I've gotten 3 games in a row where I've gone against players that have 30 plus stars after being master. That's not okay. That's not okay. I'm literally queuing with gold threes, and then I'm getting these type of players. And then when I'm going, if I'm queuing with platinums, I still get players that are even better. Like that's not how that should work. I shouldn't get a full 5 stack of all masters when I'm playing against when I'm playing with these platinum players. I shouldn't be playing against any master players. It's not how that should work. There are enough platinum players for you to match me up against platinum players. There's not a reason that should happen. Second of all, when I solo queue, I understand solo queuing is hard. I understand that because I did it in CS:GO. I've done it in Rainbow Six Siege. I've done it in so many games, PUBG, all these different games. I solo queue, right? I'm okay with that. But the thing is, I shouldn't be getting a match made with gold ones and silvers and people who are unplaced and doing their first ranked matches when I'm a high ranking plat. I should be able to solo queue and at least get people who are at least gold 4, 3-star, ready to be a plat 1. Those type of players. At the minimum, that's what I should be playing with. It's not acceptable for me to sit here and be matched with silvers and low ranking golds when I'm a high ranking plat. It affects the overall feel of the game. It affects the enjoyment that people are getting out of it. Because it's not just me. This isn't a just me problem. It's everyone. Because it's the matchmaking system. Third of all, right? There are a lot of things like glitches and bugs that will be fixed in time. Because I understand it's a beta, and this game is an amazing game for just being a beta. And these guys are working very, very hard to make this game as good as possible, and I completely respect it. But there are some bugs and glitches I wanted to cover. So when shooting, if you reload and then switch your gun, you still hear the reloading animation, which can oftentimes affect the fact that I can't hear because I have a loud LMG reloading in my ear after I've already switched my gun. You know what I'm saying? So that messes up my entire gameplay. Second of all, when people are shooting me, I don't know if it's a server issue or not, but when people are shooting me, and I am lasering them, I'm shooting directly where they are, and their kill cam, I'm sitting right here. So say that little thing moving right there is me. They'll be shooting over here, and they'll kill me. That doesn't make sense. The kill cam should be accurate so I don't feel like I'm being cheated out of the game. Every kill cam should be accurate as possible, so I don't feel like I'm being cheated and I'm being sort of disrespected in the fact that I'm a good player, but I just got aimbotted, and that's the feeling, bro. That's the feeling that you get when you have someone who's aiming all the way over here, but somehow kills you when you're right here. That doesn't make sense, right? Another glitch. So when repelling these maps that you guys have made, I enjoy them a lot. I love this game a lot. So when you're repelling, right? Why is it that I can go and take an angle, say right here? Say I wanted to take an angle right here, and it's not like a bad angle. It's like a very cheap angle. It's a good angle. I can sit right here and I can see right here, right? Tell me why people that are all the way over here in this corner can see me when I'm up. I can't see them. I can't see them. It doesn't make sense. I cannot see them. There's no way that they could see me from here. Yet they're killing me when I'm all the way on top of this ledge. Like, that doesn't make sense. And it's a lot of places on different maps that it happens. Second of all, this is fourth of all. Jeez, man. Long list. Fourth of all, when you have players that are in NA, right? And they're playing NA West servers, even though they live on the east side. I understand that's that's more of like a server issue. Maybe you just don't have servers placed up on the east side and they don't reach that far, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that, it's something that should have to eventually come. But I don't understand why it is in every like ranked game I get into, I will have 13, 14, 15 ping, and then all of a sudden I get disconnected from the match. And then I die when I reconnect. And it happens so often. The max amount of ping I've ever had is maybe 60 to 70, and it'll go down after the beginning of the game. But there should be no reason why I have 13 ping and I'm getting disconnected from the game left and right. Anyways, guys, this is an amazing game. You should definitely try it out. I spent a lot of money on this game, buying skins, buying crates, buying agents, all types of stuff. I'm currently level 22. but I want this game to go very far. I want it to excel, and I want it to become a very big, successful game. That's why I'm giving the feedback that I am. Uh, Other than that, guys, hashtag Hey Area F2 devs. I'm out.